Okay, the one leg kick. You're
Okay.
gonna start off with your elbows in your little tripod there. Can you show them what it would look like if you were sinking into those with your shoulders? Yep. So we're gonna spread wide using the serratus. Yep, armpit muscles. Good. And then on this one, it's a stretch of the quad actually to pull. Yeah, lift both legs up off the floor, and we're gonna pull one heel towards your glute, and then kick it away. And the other heel up towards your glute, kick it away. So you're keeping your pelvis stable as you're mobilizing that leg. Good, and way to maintain this length here. People who have tight hip flexors are really, really gonna feel this in the front of their body. As a matter of fact, some people who have really tight hip flexors are gonna be more diagonal, like their hips won't make a connection with the floor. Okay, let's do, the other thing that we wanna also kind of watch is that we don't have a huge crater here in the low back. So for Katie, I would even say that she could imprint just a little bit just to get out of some of that compression on the low back. Okay, now try that with that tiny little imprint, Katie, and tell me what is different
Well, I
for
already
you.
feel it.
Where do you feel it?
I feel the pressure out of my low back.
So it's going to relieve her low back, and at the same time, I bet you it's stretching her quads a little bit more. Yeah, because we're taking that quad through the top of the leg to its fullest extension point. Now go ahead and relax, and I'm going to talk about just a little thing.
Okay.
If your IT bands are tight, you will start to kind of pull this knee out a little bit, so your legs, rather than parallel, are going to kind of start to get more into a V. The other variation of this has a little bit more control with it, a little more fancy breathing, and I kind of like this one because I feel a difference when I flex my foot. So we had her doing that with a pointed foot. Now she's going to flex it, but not only that, she's going to pulse it up twice. 2, 1, and kick it away. Kick it away. Kick it away. Yeah, other side. Good. And so she's doing a variation where the one side is resting while the other side is working.
Oh, I get flex.
Yeah, it's a brain game too, isn't it? Can you get that flex? Yeah, and then you could also fire up through the other side, so the non-active side, if you wanted to take it up a notch. Yep. So a couple variations of that there. Now you're getting the flexing point.
Can I do it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, this one's good for the brain.
Yeah, it is.
All right.